What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Real Housewives of Nairobi, and this is the review. I know last time nilikuwa na wig na nikachoka nayo, plus the lights, joto. I decided to come as I am. Anyway, let's get into it. So episode 2 starts in the kitchen and we see Minne and her husband, and she's trying to show her husband how to cook spicy chicken wings and all that. And she's all dressed up in that feathery, pinkish kind of top with I think, was it a yellow trouser? And looking at her dress code, I just think she was overdressed if indeed she was there to teach her husband how to cook and not going out. I wish she was going out after that cooking lesson, but her just cooking in the kitchen, and then she's all this dressed up, and then her husband actually cooked very well. I was impressed at his cooking efforts. The chicken wings came out juicy. They were ripping off the bone. So at least alisoma vizuri kupika. But for me, the scene looked staged. And this just shows me that there's no reality TV that is unscripted. That is a lie, 100% lie, no matter what they tell you. TV reality shows are also scripted. They might not be saying words as the way as dramas and other scripted shows, but they follow a particular guideline. They know what they're supposed to say at what time. Sometimes they even retakes, and then they're told, no, don't use that word. That word is not juicy enough, or and so on. But I digress. Back to the cooking. So they're in the kitchen. The husband cooks that nice chicken wings, and then they start recapping what happened in episode 1. And this is the fight that happened at the dinner from hell. And she told her husband, someone was trying me. And you could just see the fire in her, that if she had stayed in that dinner, it would have gone left. And she also talks about Dr. Maria attacking Vera. And she was just basically siding with Vera. And that scene ends there. So the show then cuts to Dr. Maria, who was house hunting. Apparently she wanted a rental where she could stay while in Kenya and with her family. And she went to this house tour, and it's a beautiful gated community. And she was shown the house. I was really impressed with the house, by the way. I wish I could have that money. Bio nime move in. So she gets into the house, and then she's shown how beautiful decorated it is. She even asks about a pool, if she could install a pool, because the kids love to swim, and she was told yeah, she could do that. And then she also asks about if she was to buy the house and then someone to furnish the whole of it, how much will that be? And she was told the only things in that house that are from Kenya are the stones and the cement. And she was told she has to cough around 40 million for the house to be fully decorated. And this is where you see that dem haezi afford hii nyumba, because hiyo exclamation ya kijaka enyali hiyo yawa venye ilitoka, unajua hiyo haiko kwa budget, hiyo do haiko, ama do iko but haiko enough kufika hiyo 40 million. And then she went akaongea hapo hivyo kijaka akisema how such houses and things are good for the Luos, which is actually true. They live in a hut and drive a Range. Typical stereotype, but since it's coming from a fellow Luo, I don't think it's offensive. One of you talking about one of you, I don't think it's offensive. And it just reminded me of Real Housewives of Durban. Ama ni Cape Town. Cape Town. Yani hawa wasichana, unajua Real Housewives of Nairobi, Kiingereza haiwasumbui sana. Wataongea Kiingereza sana. Ukikasirisha mtu kama Minne ndio utaona ameswitch kwa Sheng na Sheng Kiswahili lugha ya vita. Lugha lugha ya vita na Minne tu ndiye akikasirika you switch kwa hiyo shegra swa. But anyway, tuendelee. So Real Housewives of Cape Town, Kiingereza, I think Kiingereza ilikuwa hapa na hawa ndio mademo wa essay hapa hivi wanakimbiza Kiingereza. Hiyo Kiingereza ilikuwa inawasumbua sana. Na hata ukiona hizo diary sessions and the argument when something was making someone mad, they'll speak that English and then Zulu na was it Kosa, whatever the language they were speaking in, kana pop in. Sasa ya Kenya ni tumesikia kijaka ukiitishwa pesa mingi ina switch yawa, and then Minne kikasirishwa hapo hivyo ime switch na sheng. Anyway, she sees the house and decides that maybe she'll look later or so, but it didn't go much. That scene just ended abruptly without her saying nothing much about the house actually. So from the house, we see Dr. Maria has gone to visit Sonal, who was dancing kizomba. And hey, Sonal, you really surprised me. I don't think even that sensual or rhythmic. Yani muindi. Hey, Sonal, ulizikwenda hiyo kizomba, you did very well. You had the rhythm, you were very sensual, and then kizomba is very sensual. Ni dance ya roho. Ndio umeweka kwa kifua, but since unakazangwa hapo hivyo umeweka kwa roho. So Sonal amewekwa kwa roho akizungusha. Good dance. I didn't expect that, but very good dance. So Dr. Maria comes in and she sits down with her. I think actually she tried to dance, which of course she's African. Moves ziko. Dr. Maria moves ilikuwa inasonga, though I don't think she had taken the class, but you could see she has the moves. With more practice, Dr. Maria, that would have been easy for her. So they sit down with Sonal and then they start talking about the dinner from hell. And Sonal says she's open to arranging a meetup with Dr. Maria and Vera to iron out stuff. And she says it's okay, but it's better for her to just let the time pass. So we don't know if they will meet or if she has agreed to that meeting. But anyway, it ends up cordial manner. So we are taken to Vera's house and Vera is seated with her friend Minne, and they're discussing the dinner again. Yani, hii whole episode, it was all about the dinner. Ilikuwa too much recapping of the dinner. So she says that Dr. Maria doesn't like to be called a plastic surgeon because herself, she's plastic with a lot of Botox. Hey, Vera uliamua jabs tu, umeamua jab Dr. Maria. And she also talks about how nice of a person she is, but when you cross her, things go left. And I think it's true to her nature and character, because she's a Libra, and Libras are very nice, but once you cross them or you're on their bad side, I mean, they will hate you. I don't think even some Libras even won't talk to you. But anyway, tafuteni astrology mjue more about Libras, utajua more about Vera. Then Minne starts asking Vera about food and what she's offering in terms of food and drinks. And Vera is like, I know you like bubbles. And Minne is like, bubbles. I don't think Vera alikuwa na bubbles hiyo time, because angekuwa na bubbles angemwambia waende walete for a camera session. You know, when people use champagne and sparkling stuff to show how extravagant they live, but hawakuonesha hiyo bubbles. Hiyo story tu li down slow death. But Minne, again, this is your best friend's house. If someone comes to my house, I am okay with them moving around, and if there is food in the kitchen, I'm not going to serve my best friend food. Nakwambia iko kwa moto, enda ama iko kwa jiko, ama iko kwa gas, ama iko kwa fridge. So you just get into the house. If you're hungry, serve yourself, come to the living room, eat. when you're done, take your stuff to the kitchen. You're my best friend, so you're like my sister. So Amina had no need to ask Vera of what she's offering, yet they're best friends. Angeenda tu ajiserve, aulize Vera kuna nini, na unaenda unajiserve na unajisort. Simple as that. So as they're seated there, Vera gets an invite for rally. I think it was a video invite to the rally with Lisa, and that scene just ends there. Then we get to see Susan going to the gym with Dr. Maria Nadem. Our madam, wakona shape. You can see like these are women who take care of themselves. Plus, the attire they were wearing was really beautiful, and the makeup. Hiyo makeup lakini nilijua. The moment niliona hiyo makeup, nilijua hakuna workout au madem wanaenda kufanya. Wakanikumbusha wale madem wenye wenda kuswim. But wamengara, makeup iko on point, wanavaa swimming costumes, and then wanakuanga tu hapo hivyo kwa side ya swimming pool na photos in a flow mob kwa Instagram, whatever platforms they are posting, but you never see them in the water. You never see them actually enjoying swimming and being silly or working out, using swimming as a workout. You never see that. This was the same issue. Au mademu walikuwa wamengara, tulijua wanaenda kupiga jasho hapo hivyo, wanaenda kuinua chuma ama wakimbie if they don't like the heavy stuff. Hakuna kitu ilifanyika kama hiyo. Mademu walikaa kwa bike, wakaanza kugossip kama kawaida, and you could see Dr. Maria alikuwa na feelings, alikuwa anataka kufungua roho. aliongea hadi aka overlap Susan akitaka kuongea. When Susan wanted to speak, she was still continuing to talk. And then later, Susan akasema aka word. Then Dr. Maria goes and says, Susan akasema, you know, Vera told me she's pregnant. And Dr. Maria said, oh, being pregnant is not an excuse for bad behavior. Do you want to tell me if someone is pregnant and goes and robs the bank, you give an excuse of, I am pregnant? You could see Dr. Maria alikuwa na feelings. I hope you sort it out, because we could see the anger ulitaka ku-release. If Vera was around, your anger ingetoka yote. So Sinika moved to Minne and Lisa going for yoga, and Minne was wearing this beautiful one-piece jumpsuit with, yani she styled it, plus wig yake iko hapo hivyo poa na makeup. Again, nilijua hakuna hapa hivi yoga inaenda kufanyika. That yoga was not going to yog. Akaingia, akaweka mati yake hapo, they started yoga, and you could just see Minne na yoga hawakukuwa pamoja. Minne was not feeling that yoga. And then Lisa again makes that comment about Minne's wig. You remember in episode 1, she talked about how her blonde wig was looking cheap. And then now episode 2, she was saying that Minne wearing the weave was not zen. It was not something you do with yoga. So I think Lisa has an issue with just Minne's hair. But again, if, let's say, most women wear weaves, rather, which is a sewn-in type of wig, or wear wigs, and they go to yoga, they go to workout, and they still sweat and do all this amazing stuff, and still concentrate on the yoga, does that mean it's just Lisa and the Akona issue specifically with only Minne's hair? Because weaves and wigs were not zen. Do you think they'll be allowed in most yoga stations or yoga classes? No, but many people wear it. So I think to any issue tu ya Lisa na Minne, but anatumia wigs to get to Minne. Nothing more. Wigs ndio entry ya beef yao, and maybe later we'll get to see what truly is this beef we will see it play out. It'll move. I'm seeing it evolving from wigs to something else. And then they continue with this yoga, and Lisa tells Minne to do this butterfly position thing. I wish I could show you, but now I'm seated. Butterfly things with her thighs, and Minne says to her for some later bedroom action. Hey, your comment iliudhi Lisa. Lisa was like, this is not the time to talk about bedroom manenos, since I can't say the word sex. Staki niflagiwe hapa kwa hii channel. This is not the right time to talk about that. But is it a matter of time, or is it a matter of moment? I think it wasn't the right moment because of what they were doing. They were exercising. But if they're friends, as all of them refer to each other in this Real Housewives. Oh, I'm meeting my friend Sonal. I'm meeting my friend Minne. I'm meeting my friend. If these are your friends, you always have those friends who say awkward stuff at awkward time. So it's not an issue. But you could see Lisa akupenda hiyo story ya bedroom at that time. Anyway, she gets to invite Minne to their rally in Machakos, and that scene ends there. And then we get to see Susan visiting Lisa. They have like a small talk, and she's invited to the rally. Then the day of the rally arrives. Lisa had organized some vehicles to pick the girls. So Susan was picked first, and she went to pick Vera. And in the car while they were going to Machakos, Susan was saying, oh, Vera, I really appreciated how you came and supported my event. She really liked it. And she was really nice to Vera. Nikakumbuka, wakienda kwa hiyo gym workout, hiyo gym yenye wakufanya workout, walikuwa na bonga mbaya na Dr. Maria. This is how you can just see like these friendships are just for telly, or friends that are just your friends when they're talking to you or when they're with you. And then wakitoka, how things change so fast. Then Minne is picked from her house. She's wearing this, how do you call it? Latex trousers. Ameweka hapa hivi faa. Anakaa poa, lakini sidhani rally najua na latex na faa haiko inawaki you look. But anyway, she goes and picks Sonal, and they are on their way to Machakos. But you could see that vibe. Hiyo vibe ilikuwa very awkward. Yani, Minne was just there. Ameangalia nje. I think hapo mbele walikuwa na manjugu ama sijui some snacks fulani walikuwa wamekewa hapo hivyo. Minne was not feeling Sonal at all. And Sonal could see like istoro haikuwa inaingianga. So they were having small talks. And I can just imagine from Nairobi to Machakos, depending with the traffic, that is 40 to 1 hour drive. So zingine inafika 2 hours depending on what you'll find on the road. With someone who's not feeling you, that must have been the most hardest ride to be in. Anyway, they get to Machakos. Of course, all the girls are late. Lisa comes to get them. And I liked the way Lisa arranged the whole thing. She had like a space for them to sit. She had even prepared snacks for them on the side. And of course, as you're watching the rally, why not gossip? And they get into it and they start gossiping about, again, the dinner from hell. At this time, I was just over it. I was just over them discussing. Yani show ilianza kuenda slow. So they discuss it. And Vera says that, first, Lisa asks, how comes you guys are 4, yet I sent invites to 5 of you. Apparently, Dr. Maria was a no-show. And then Sonal says, she reached out to her. She said she was not feeling well. And was it Sonal or Susan who said that? I think one of them said that she was not feeling well. And hence she could not come to eat. Vera na Minne walikuwa na beef na Vera, I could understand the beef because of the dinner from hell. And Vera said, oh no, it's because Dr. Maria fears me, that's why she couldn't come. Nikasema, umeona Dr. Maria? She doesn't look like she's fearful. Alaka ule msewa, ukikuja na vita na kuja na vita. Kinda situation hapo hivyo. Susan was very quiet because remember, this is a gossip friend from the gym. And she wasn't actually feeling that talk. I think she removed herself from that conversation. And Minne said, I have beef with her. I know it's not about the dinner beef, but my beef is something else. And you could see if Dr. Maria, the way she's strong, and Minne, if they clash, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be clash of the titans. Anyway, they get to also have a ride. Lisa had arranged some of the rally drivers to spin their cars with them, and they enjoy that, except Vera, who's now showing the pregnancy, is really showing. And then Lisa actually took Vera for a ride in that car Mobius. Unajuanga ukiingia kwa Mobius hainanga vitu mingi. Unajua ile Land Rover 110, ama ilikuwa inaitwa Land Rover gani? The old Land Rover before the new discovery. The other Land Rover. It's a muscle chuma car, but hainanga much. There's nothing much inside. Vera kapelekwa tour yake na Mobius. Anyway, they had to advertise Mobius. And the scene ends there. The girls decided they were going to sleep in Machakos. And actually, even while Lisa was mad that Dr. Maria didn't come, is because she had booked a room for Dr. Maria, and Dr. Maria didn't communicate that she was not coming. And we get to see now them entering in that car hotel. Unajua wakisema tunaenda kwa hotel, unajua it's a hotel. This is Real Housewife. Budget iko. Na hawa wanawake wana pesa. So, hotel. Lisa took them to the hotel. And I swear not to hate you, Lisa, since I know you. But damn, I think hiyo ilikuwa guest house. Yeah, that was a proper guest house. Unaona zile za Ocha. Unajua mimi natoka Western. So think about Western, think about guest houses. But this was like a good-looking guest house. Anyway, they get there. And I think hapo ndo Sonal aliona hiyo story akasema, me, I have to go back to Nairobi. And you know, kids are the best excuses. You can say, sina mboch, so sina house help, house manager, so wacha tu niende home. Hakuna mtu atakushikilia ukipeana excuse ya watoi. And that is what Sonal did. Aliona hii maneno ya guest house. I'm not feeling it. So, akasema, I will stay with you guys for dinner. Then I go home. Hata kikadi yake haikufanya kazi. Ali, wapi? Anyway, Vera decides that she's too tired for the day, and I could understand her. 6 months pregnant, you're tired. You're not very tired, but you're starting to get tired, and then the whole day was full of activities. So she goes to bed. She's like, after your dinner, she goes to bed. For the baby also. You see? Children are the best excuse. For the baby. She goes to bed. Lisa comes to see her. And then Lisa, Sonal, Minne, Susan, they go down for dinner. They change. At least you could see the ladies without makeup. You could see, this is the factory settings za Minne. You see? And by the way, Susan, I really love your hair. You see, izo hair crazy za diary sessions uko nayo. Keep doing that. I really love that. Because of your salon and your brand being the salon, the hair. I really love those dramatic hairstyle. Anyway, I digress. Back to the dinner. Now they get to the dinner table and you could see enyewe kila kitu tu ilikuwa inakaa guest house. Wako hapo, the ladies decided, let's play Never Have I Ever. And you know, this game needs alcohol and needs ladies who are spicy. But the only person who provided the spiciness was Minne. Sonal was not feeling that game. She's not going to air her dirty linen. No. Susan also. Susan ako amejiweka hiyo class ya hapa hivi. Hawezi taka kusema ati sijui threesomes nini. Now Lisa is a woman of a certain age. Na pia brand zake. If Mobius is giving you the car, if EABL is sponsoring your Kanda events, if your friends are somewhere in high society, let me tell you, even if I've stolen, I'm going to be the angel of that day. And that is what happened with Lisa. Lisa was like, first with my age, what are you trying to say? So they first started and Minne said, never have I ever had a massage with a happy ending. Which woman is gonna agree that they have had a massage with happy ending? No, only guys will agree to that. And even if they agree, it's gonna be just their bar talk between friends. They will never say it in front of the camera. No, in front of the camera, no. They are the beautiful, loving husbands. So these women were the beautiful, loving women, except Minne with her massage with happy ending. Then she goes and says, never have I ever had a threesomes. Again, no woman is going to agree to that. No. Hata kama ni clout chase. Wrong group. Then Susan looks at her and says, kwani huyu may have bedroom gymnastics. Since I can't say that word. I may have bedroom gymnastics marangapi. I'm like, if you are married, see, that is supposed to be on the timetable at least every night. So stop judging. And even before, it's her body. Let her do her bedroom gymnastics. So, Susan, hapo teremka kidogo. Anyway, I think she said something else. What did she say? I think I've forgotten what she said. But anyway, the episode ends there. So this episode was it started very fast. The pace was very fast, but then it ended up so slowly. Anyway, let's hope episode 3 is good. But my takeaway for this one is that no one wants to tell their ish on camera. No one wants to agree they're either poor. In this group of girls, no one wants to agree they're struggling, they're poor, they don't have some issues, or they have never done bad things. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one. Bye.